Welcome back to the land of the seven suns with Fishy Plantman as your host. Okay, yeah. I ended up, because of this little rubber tree here, doing a lot of rearranging on this table. The jade plant used to live there. It's living over closer to the fish tank now, but it's not the point of the video. But yeah, this little guy is quite intriguing. I showed, it looks like it's on the other side of the plant. Oh, no, it's not. It's just hiding. Let me get the camera closer. Yeah, the shamrock seems to be responding. But that little growth, it sparked some interest from one of my viewers, and I guess the chunk sparked a little bit more. But rightfully so, really. If that's a branch coming out from the base, the question is why? This plant is awful little to be branching on its own already. It's got no cuts, okay? Hasn't ever been pruned. So theoretically, it should not be branching. Not until it's closer to the size of this one, which starts about there. The pot is shameful, so I don't want to show the pot, but there's the edge of it. Starts about there, goes up, has that weird little branch that never did anything, a bigger branch out to the back, and then, yeah, it's got a branch going that way. And then it goes on up to somewhere around 3.5, 4 feet tall. Yeah. It did branch theoretically on its own, in that it has never been pruned either. There's the top. Of course, it's tied up. I don't like tying my plants up, but if they can't support themselves. Okay, no cuts. All the way down, no cuts. There's the first branch. Comes out. Okay, no cuts. There's the other one, goes out. There's its tip, sort of, no cuts. Okay, no cuts. Although, when I moved it to this spot, the sun did hit that lower part of the trunk where it started branching. So maybe those branches were induced by light rather than, trimming or notching. Did none of that. Well, might be light though. The one coming out the back, yeah, that little runty thing was coming out the back. It never got as much light. Might explain why it didn't do much. It wasn't getting as good of light as the others. But still, it's, like I said, somewhere around 4 feet tall. And it was, well, maybe the last foot or so wasn't on there. This damaged leaf was very close to the top. It may have been the top leaf or the second to the top leaf. And several of these grew either during or after the branching. But yeah, that top or that damaged leaf there came with the plant, and as long as it's there, I know about how tall the plant was when I got it. And it grew, I don't know, a foot or so since I've gotten it. It also grew the branches, like I say. It got light and then the branches grew. But that doesn't really explain why this little thing is branching already. Light, maybe, but until now it hasn't really been getting intense light. It's just now getting up here with the other one. See, they're about the same distance from the window. Yeah, literally very, very close to the same distance to the window. So it's just now getting close enough to get the light. It was hiding behind plants, kind of like, who else was it? There was somebody, oh yeah, that's right. That little guy should be as big as its sibling over here, but wasn't getting the light. This little rubber tree kind of ended up in its spot. So quite a bit of rearranging. It sits there now. I'm starting to wonder if maybe it was a sloppy top cutting, and that branch is coming from what would effectively be a notch down at the base of the plant. Or maybe the stress of being overwatered and then underwatered. It does seem to be responding now, though. So, we will see. And I will talk to you next time.